they're trying to make her like a Waller, but with Waller, you knew right away that she was somebody important with authority, who was calling all of the shots, who had, you know, the government behind her, or whomever was her overlords. Whereas this one, you know, Valentina kind of had been operating under the radar. You weren't sure if she was a government official or some sleazy CEO, and it turns out when she kind of got a bigger role in this film, you understand, you know, like, oh, okay, so she's kind of like Lex Luthor, and but she's also a crooked politician at the same time. She's like the Secretary of Defense or something. So she tries to form her own new Avengers squad. Well, I should say accidentally. She tries to unalive all of them using one another. So that's how they get together. But it just, I don't know. I don't know, gang. I also told John and Dan that the ending was very much that of like Wonder Woman 2 for me, Wonder Woman 1984, where it was like the end, you know, they defeated the bad guy with like a hug, and you know, with like an emotional moment, and you know, like connecting on like on an emotional level, and a, you know, or we've all got problems, man, and let's just hug it out, and like we'll get this, we'll get through this together. And I was like, I'm just in the theater like, okay. So not that I have anything wrong, like I have a problem with that, but at the same time, like I'm here to see a Marvel movie, I'm here to see some action, I'm here to see, you know, some crazy stuff get blown up, and people flying around, and it wasn't as amazing as I was hoping it would be. I will say I loved Bob. I loved Bill Pullman's sons. I can't remember his first name. What's his first name, John? Uh, um, he
Lewis.
was great. Lewis, thank you, Lewis Pullman. I really liked him. So he played both. I mean, Bob, Sentry, and the Void. I guess at different stages of his character's development. I thought he was great. When they finally revealed Sentry's look, looked fantastic. Dyed his hair, put him in a gold suit. Was a big fan. Um, but again, Julia Louis Dreyfus, Valentina, found her way out of trouble. The whole premise of the film was that Bucky was trying to take her down. They were trying to impeach her and get her out of her role in the government because she had been doing these backdoor deals, these shady things with these vigilantes, or as they call them, mercenaries. And none of them knew in the beginning that they were all working separately and individually for Valentina. So at the end, I was like, okay, great, you guys, you're together, you formed a team. Now get her out of there, impeach her ass or kill her. Red Guardian wanted to unalive her. Bucky was like, no, we've got to take her to trial. Da, da, da. Okay, great. And she found a way to weasel out of it anyway, and turns around and says, oh, look, I've assembled the new Avengers. This is what we've been looking for. This is what we've been waiting for. We need a hero. There's Lewis. And, you know, on the one hand, Yelena went up to her and was like, we own your ass now. Like, we're doing you a favor by not turning you in. So cool for them, I guess. But again, me sitting in the audience, I'm like, no, I want this bitch in cuffs. I want her in a jail cell. I want her to, like, I don't care for the character, because they did a really horrible job of selling her to us, building her up to us, explaining her position, her role in this universe.